All right, hello everybody. My name is Stephen Downs. I'm the treasurer of the Libertarian Party of San Joaquin County here in Stockton, California. We're at beautiful Victory Park. I'm here with Douglas Vigil, and he's running for Superintendent of Public Education, Public Instruction. And this is going to be on the June 5th primary ballot. So we're going to go ahead and interview Doug to get him to know a little bit better. He's also going to be signing his answers just for the deaf community, because we believe that communication is the key to education. So if you don't mind, Doug, I'm going to start asking some questions. Is that okay?
Sure.
All right. So why are you running for Superintendent of Public Instruction?
That's a good question. The reason why I'm running so we give people, parents, or people with disability children, have a future, a bright future. That one day they'll have an option to run for public office. And also, I know the struggle and difficulty of being part of the minority with disability, and that everyone have equal respect. Only thing that make us different is our talent, and I want to reinforce transparency and accountability for all school, including charter school, and protect students that their special education right will not put profit before student. That's pretty much my set in stone, you know what I mean? So
Nice. Okay. Perfect. So I know you do have disabilities. I know you're deaf, correct? Mm-hmm. So how do your disabilities how's that going to help your job?
Well, this for me running it's set an example that a lot of people have a lot of disability, hidden disability, but yet I will bring the position of diversity of disability point of view, and I appreciate the concern that I am committed to follow ADA and student IEPs and 504 plan, parent option for their children education. So I do believe that parents have the number one supporter for their children.
Okay, and you believe they should give the option to choose for their children the best plan for them?
Of course, I think that they need to be educated, and the teacher and the counselor, whoever who are instructing the parent, they have to decide what other resources they can have the best education for their student. Yes.
Okay, nice. Okay, so can you name a few things you would like to do or change while you're in office as well?
Yes. No. Number one, that I could bring the position of diversity of disability. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I have to go back. Okay, let me think. But number one is to support education for a disadvantaged student. Mm-hmm. And those students, and also students with disability as well. Number two, quantity and quality. School funding is a must to give all students a chance to go to college, which I believe some people who go to college should go to college, and the one that who want to go into vocational school have that option too.
Okay.
Number three, that I support and emphasize meeting my voter to improve public school and charter school to provide parents more option for advocating their children's education.
Nice. So it sounds like you have things planned out. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's pretty much when I'm reading from the paper, it helped me figure out my sign language and kind of match what I'm talking about. That's why. So
Right. Just to help the communication with the deaf community and stuff like that. I understand.
Cool, okay.
So the next question I have for you is, you were talking about vocational schools, and I know that you've said in the past that you want to motivate students instead of just students droning on through school. You want to figure out ways to motivate them. So did you want to explain how vocational schools can do that?
Yeah, as a superintendent of public instruction, I would like to enforce vocational school, whether that they have program in California or to get funded, like auto mechanic shop home economic, to be a baker, or to be a cooker. Also wood shop that will build houses, fix painting, and also computer coding. I mean, those are important for our economic, for our future students that who really want to go graduate and go to the vocational school like that quick.
Right.
And some who want to go to college have the option to go and learn to become a doctor or a lawyer or engineer. So I think that's a very important thing to have that choice.
Right. And didn't you were saying something about that there was like loopholes and we just got to get past those to get that into high school, the vocational schooling, right?
Yes, it does, because it does not. I heard that a lot. People are talking about that. That is a lot of excuses, and I think that a while ago they used to have those type of vocational school during 11th grade or 12th grade. Students that were ready to graduate have that option beforehand to graduate. They already know what to when they graduate after.
Nice. Okay, so you just want to bring those back, and
I want to bring that back. The way the students always emphasizing college, and not every student are gifted learner, and they just want to graduate and go straight to working society. So that's what my point it is.
Oh, nice. Okay, I like that idea. So I know you're running for this position, but what experiences do you have currently what in politics? Like, what have you done in your community recently that's going to help you in this job?
Well, anyway, I mean, that's a good question. You give me a hard question. You give me a hard question. But I've been, pretty much, for a long time, I taught sign language for 20 years, basic sign language. In elementary school, public library, churches. I have served in several boards, and currently I am serving on the Stockton San Joaquin Lion Club as the chairperson of marketing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so marketing. So that's why. Also, to prove my leadership skill as well, I have also recently served at the City of Stockton Civil Service Commission, and also the Equal Employment Commission as well, and also the Stockton Mayor Task Force with Person with Disability Committee, and also I interview local community leader and nonprofit organization inclusive with sign for the deaf community on KXVS radio. I am also interested in public advocate for disability rights, anti-bullying awareness month, and art program within the community. So there's a lot of things I like to have experience in politics and understand what the protocol and the process of voting and whatever it needs to be done.
Right, super involved, yeah.
So,
anything else you'd like to add to that?
Yeah, I like to add something also. I am an active involved with the community leadership. I support women's rights. I am a supporter of the LGBT community and the deaf community. I support the American veteran with disability with programs that will help them continue their education. So as long as they keep going and study their education for the American veterans that serve in our country, I think they should be rewarded that.
Nice. Okay. Well, I think that all ties into my last question I have for you too, because the big question is that you are not running as a Democrat or Republican. You are moving towards a third party, the Libertarian Party. So, why are you running as a Libertarian?
I just feel that I will make a difference from the Democrat and the Republican to enforce ADA, to keep public education public instead of privatizing big business. I am focusing on student, not profit. So, that's pretty much, I put student first. Why would somebody be controlled by big business? I believe that students should be education should be free. Shouldn't have been any barrier. You have acted to be number one priority of education before any barrier between disability or disadvantaged children and everything else.
Right. So you believe that the Libertarian Party offers freedom from the Democrats and Republicans who are kind of putting a drag on our educational system.
I do, yes, I do agree because they're battling one or other. I'm more like a third person, trying to be like, okay, you're gonna go to the big business, or you're gonna go to the Democrats that have the special interest group tied in, that they have to have a string attached, like
right.
lock. So for me, at the middle between the Libertarian Party have helped be their support, believing me as the disabled, the first candidate in the California race. I do believe that they have. I really appreciate your support in interviewing me, because the Democrat and Republican think that, oh, we'll support you, but yet they take a long process to vote the bill, and they're removing the ADA requirement. They're not fully accessible, so they need to be educated while I'm there.
Right.
So please vote for me. I do believe that everyone should be transparent and be accountable for their action.
Right. And so that's what the Libertarian Party stands for as well. And the Libertarian Party of San Joaquin County has already endorsed Douglas Vigil for Superintendent of Public Instruction. Doug, thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you so much for having me.
Appreciate it. And remember, on June 5th, vote Doug Vigil for Superintendent of Public Instruction. Thanks for listening, guys. Have a good day.